Good evening. My name is Amanda Westbrook, and I have the pleasure and privilege of being your MC for this wonderful evening. In just a few minutes, we'll start our amazing virtual program. A little bit of housekeeping before we start. Make sure you are logged into our virtual auction website. You can give generously on your mobile device or by opening another tab on your laptop or desktop. We also have a help number across your screen and in the chat in case you're having difficulty connecting virtually with us. All of our auction items and Lux items will remain open until 12 noon tomorrow. Additionally, our Raise the Paddle will remain open until 12 noon on Friday. Now, sit back, relax, make your list of things you're going to bid on, refresh your beverage and your appetizer of choice, and we'll be back in a few minutes to start our program. Good evening, and welcome to Listen and Talk's annual first ever virtual gala. We're all thrilled to be with you this evening. My name is Amanda Westbrook, and I'm honored once again this year to be your MC. We have a fabulous hour ahead of us. We'll be hearing from some of the best and the brightest from our Listen and Talk family, in addition to our wonderful executive director, one of our outstanding board members. We will be viewing beautiful videos that remind us of why we do what we do, and of course, a chance to bid generously on some outstanding auction items, newly added luxe items, and an opportunity to give generously during the Raise the Paddle portion this evening. We want to acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle, the Duwamish tribe, a people that are still here. We honor with gratitude the tribe and the land itself. We acknowledge the Duwamish history and culture with open minds and open hearts. We have a great evening in store for you. I would like to introduce our pianist, Max Wu, a Listen and Talk alumni. He will play Arabesque No. 1 by Claude Debussy. Thank you, Max, for playing such an inspiring piece. What a beautiful gift you are. Before we continue, we would like to thank our sponsors for helping us put this event together. Thank you to the Listen for Life Center at Virginia Mason, Med-El, Ripple Design Studio, Roberts Group, Price Consulting, Safeco Insurance, and the Lee Johnson Auto Family, Socius Law Group, Umpqua Bank, and Alaska Airlines. Now, please join me in welcoming our phenomenal Executive Director, Mara Burnson.
Good evening, and welcome to Listen and Talk's 2021 Gala Livestream. 1 year ago, many of us were gathered together at the Maidenbauer Center for this annual celebration while COVID was rapidly becoming a very real part of our daily life. I don't think any of us imagined the depth of the uncertainty and the extent of the changes that we would be facing. In a matter of weeks, Listen and Talk's providers, like so many others, found themselves setting up home offices, leaving behind the in-person services that had occurred in the homes of families in our Birth to 3 program, as well as those happening in our lively classrooms, therapy offices, and audiology suite. New information seemed to flood over families and staff on a daily basis, but we were determined to weather this storm. Our families and their children showed incredible strength and flexibility as our staff supported each other and found creative solutions so that our important work continued without more than a few days' disruption. Our efforts to advance equity moved forward with courage and energy. Our strategic plan launched, enabling us to stabilize resources and prepare for growth. Our commitment to our vision and mission continues to inspire and guide us. But almost every part of life at Listen and Talk is different today. Birth to 3 services, including music and movement, continue to be delivered virtually, offering essential family coaching and support while keeping families and children safe. Blended classrooms and listening and spoken language therapy services reopened this September in our new Kirkland location with strict safety protocols, including daily health screens, temperature checks, mask and shield use, social distancing, and a steady routine of hand washing and hand sanitizer, to name a few. Our listening and spoken language therapist holds sessions with all of that and barriers in place, also offering virtual sessions. And our audiology team connects through phone and video calls with on-site in-person testing recently resumed. All of these changes keep everyone as safe and as well as possible, and we continue to innovate so that the essential listening and spoken language services continue to safely and positively impact the lives of children and their families across the Puget Sound region. With all of these changes, one thing has remained constant: our Listen and Talk community. Your support and encouragement has made all the difference as we work to make a difference. While we can't see each other in a ballroom tonight, this virtual event brings even more of our families and friends together from across the country. This virtual world lets us share with so many more of you the accomplishments of the babies, toddlers, and preschoolers who, like Max, tonight's pianist, have grown up with listening and spoken language. I'm excited to have you meet board member and alum mom, Alice Sasaki, as well as the Ralston Pothurst family who will share their journey with us tonight. I am sure that tonight's featured guest will uplift and inspire all of us. Author and artist Charlie Mackesy often captures powerful thoughts about the strength and courage of common courtesies, simple actions, and shifting perspectives. One such conversation between two of his characters acknowledged dark clouds in front of them. Mackesy shares that those clouds will move on and the blue sky behind them never leaves. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate strength and courage. With all of you here to help us, Listen and Talk will continue to move past the clouds and find blue skies. Enjoy tonight's program, starting with this video message from some of our amazing team members.
Hi, Listen and Talk family and friends.
Hi, Listen and Talk families and friends.
Hi to all our Listen and Talk families and friends.
I think we can all acknowledge what a crazy curveball has been thrown our way.
This past year has been one of the most challenging, but also one of the most rewarding years in my 16 years of working at Listen and Talk.
I want to thank you all for your flexibility and patience throughout this past year. I know we've all had to make some quick decisions and adjustments to our schedules and routines.
I must say thank you to all of our families who we are currently supporting in this crazy time.
We have been excited to work with our students and families on site, even if it's through plastic barriers, medical masks, and shields.
I am so grateful for the ability we had to pivot and provide virtual services.
It was inspiring to watch the amazing teaching team navigate uncharted waters and develop virtual services that allowed us to continue to work with our preschool-aged children.
We have been able to support all families, English speaking and non-English speaking, with knowing that our commitment is always to ensure that no child is limited by hearing loss.
We are now in month 5 of in-person services during a pandemic, and I continue to be in awe at the dedication and creativity the teaching team brings to the classrooms every single day.
We'd like to thank everyone, our students, families, staff, board, and everyone here tonight for your continued support in keeping our community safe as we continue to provide these important services.
These services would not be possible without all of you and your support.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, it is so great to hear from the staff. We are so thankful to them for making a difference in the lives of children and families. Now, just a reminder, you can bid 2 ways. You can open a new tab on your computer or access our auction page on your phone. Gala in the Box, if you purchase one today, is brought to you by Dished by Rachel and is sponsored by the Listen for Life Center at Virginia Mason. If you ordered the box with the wine, you're enjoying a nice white or red from Northwest Cellars, sponsored by Safeco Insurance, a Liberty Mutual company. Now, if you ordered a box with a cocktail, a margarita or a Bloody Mary from Pursuant Distilling, thanks to Prace Consulting. All online auction items and Lux items will close at noon tomorrow. The Raise the Paddle will remain open until Friday at 12 noon. The help phone number is on your screen, and we have a handful of raffle tickets left that you can purchase for $50 on the event website. Well, Miss Mara, today we are drinking a 2015 Cabernet Sauvignon from Northwest Cellars. If you purchase this package on our auction website, open up a bottle, or if you didn't, find a beverage of any kind in your home. All right, Mara, are you ready to lead us in a toast?
Yes, I am, Amanda. Thanks. Everyone, hold up your glass. Here's to the families and children we serve, our committed staff members who provide children with the gift of listening and spoken language, and to our dedicated board members and generous supporters who help us build a world where no child is limited by hearing loss. Cheers.
Thank you, Mara, for that elegant toast. Listen and Talk alumni parent Natalie Blyfuss is the owner of an extremely popular pie bar restaurant. Her business is known for their sweet and savory pies and delicious cocktails. Pie Bar has donated a catered outdoor party with the Pie Bar truck for up to 15 people. What can be better than enjoying Seattle's best tasting pie with the people that you love? COVID restrictions apply, so visit our auction website for more information. Now we'd like to check in on a very special alumni who will highlight another great item on our website.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Caroline Cooley, and I'm a graduate of Listen and Talk from about 10 years ago. I hope you're enjoying the auction, and I just want to remind you, don't forget to bid on the Cooley Smiles basket to win yourself a Sonicare, just like this, and a certificate for awesome dental services. Thanks, and have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you, Caroline. That's item number 42, so place your bids now if you want a beautiful smile like Caroline's. Please join me in welcoming one of our former Listen and Talk parents and devoted board member, the wonderful Alice Sasaki.
Good evening. My name is Alice Sasaki, board member of Listen and Talk. I've been a Listen and Talk board member since last January, and what a year it has been. I remember being in Maidenbauer Center last year with many of you, looking forward to my 9th year participating in the annual Listen and Talk auction. I wanted to take this time to recognize the board, the Listen and Talk staff and families, and all of you for persevering this crazy year. I have been involved with Listen and Talk since my daughter, Nora, was part of their Birth to 3 services and their preschool program. She is now 9, in 3rd grade, and thriving in general education. I knew Listen and Talk as a parent for many years, but being on the board brought a new perspective and appreciation of the dedication and commitment the Listen and Talk leadership have. I have seen firsthand how your gift benefits the invaluable services Listen and Talk provides to their students and families. Listen and Talk takes fiscal management to heart to ensure that the money you give is managed with care. They ensure that the families receive the support and to also ensure that the staff bringing those services to the families are taken care of. I can assure you, as a former Listen and Talk parent and now a board member overseeing Listen and Talk strategic management and growth, your gift will truly make a difference. The Listen and Talk Board of Trustees brings leaders from diverse backgrounds together. We have doctors and nurses, lawyers, corporate leaders, small business owners, all of us from different backgrounds that have been brought together through an organization that we know makes a direct impact to families. We are also committed to grow and develop as a board so that we can best support Listen and Talk in meeting their mission that no child is limited by hearing loss. Asking for generosity during this time may be difficult, as some of you may be going through a really tough time right now. But if you are able to give, I encourage you, this is a time to choose generosity. Choose generosity, as you will make a life-changing impact to families who have been suddenly thrusted into this hearing loss journey with their child. Choose generosity, as we need your support more than ever during this time. Choose generosity, because I promise you, you will never regret being generous. I hope you will choose generosity tonight. Our deepest gratitude for joining us in our annual event. The Listen and Talk leadership and event team worked so hard to make this as special for you, even online. And now, I am honored to present to you with an item wheeled out by our board president, Frank Stakis. This wheelbarrow is filled with over 40 bottles of red, white, and sparkling wine, all donated by the Listen and Talk Board of Trustees. The wheelbarrow was donated by Johnson's Home and Garden. Thank you. You can bid on this item right now online on our auction website.
Thank you, Alice, for your amazing heart and inspiring call to generosity. Speaking of generosity, this wheelbarrow is brimming with a vast variety that looks like it will keep you company for many holidays to come, or just weathering those long days of the pandemic. Thank you to our board president, Frank Statkus, and the rest of the Listen and Talk board members for this wonderful auction item. The highest bid right now is $900, and there is still time to be the winner of this as bidding closes tomorrow at 12 noon. The Eagle's Nest offers a breathtaking, unobstructed views of the majestic Pacific Ocean from both inside the home and from multiple decks. You'll be within walking distance of the Moclips River, minutes from the quaint shops of Seabrook, and only a short drive to the Quinault Rainforest and Olympic National Park. The amenities include 3 bedrooms, a king-size bed, a queen-size bed, and 2 sets of bunk beds, 2 bathrooms, well-equipped kitchen, 4 TVs, 3 decks, jacuzzi hot tub, deck chairs, beach access, and if that was not enough to entice you to take a staycation, take a look at this video featuring Listen and Talk alumni Josh Masters giving us a sneak peek of what's in store for our lucky winner.
Hello, my name is Joshua Masters, and I'm a 2004 graduate from Listen and Talk, and I'll be graduating from Gonzaga University this year with a major in mechanical engineering and a minor in entrepreneurial business leadership. And this here is my little slice of heaven. As you can see, coastline that you can see for miles, and this will be a 3-night stay, 3-bedroom, 2 baths, and I thank you so much for supporting the Listen and Talk auction.
Thank you, Josh. In addition to the Moclips getaway, this next item caught my eye. Casa San Marco in the legendary Tuscan hill town of Cortona, Italy. 7 nights at this beautifully restored home for 8 people. Casa San Marco, Saturday to Saturday stay with Wi-Fi internet, a modern kitchen with all the amenities and beautiful views, located in the heart of the Tuscan town of Cortona. Yup, the famed village featured in the best-selling book and film Under the Tuscan Sun. Expert planning and tour concierge service from our Tuscan partners in Cortona. Now, this certificate has a 3-year expiration date, and I can tell you firsthand that your auctioneer, Laura Mahalik, and myself visited this 4 years ago, and I can still taste the risotto. Listen and Talk has a rich, moving, and impactful history. And no one knows that more than Listen and Talk's visionary founder, Star Leonard Fleckman. Take a listen as she has some incredible insights on why we do what we do. In addition, she'd like to introduce you to an exceptional family that many of you may know and love. I know I do.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming this evening. My name is Star Leonard Fleckman, and I'm the founder of Listen and Talk. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with the most amazing families, and nothing brings me more joy than watching children with hearing loss acquire listening and spoken language abilities with the support of their parents or guardians. Tonight, I want to introduce you to a family that I worked with that includes not just 1, but 2 Listen and Talk alumni. This family has a unique story and is truly inspiring to watch them all blossom. I hope that their story shows you how Listen and Talk, with the support of the community, can build a world where no child is limited by hearing loss. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you to the Pothurst Ralston family.
My name is Elizabeth Ralston. I was born with a profound hearing loss, so at 7 months I was fitted with hearing aids.
My name is Ed Pothurst. I'm the firstborn in my family, and my mother noticed early on that I wasn't responding to sound, so I grew up learning to read lips and talk.
My husband Ed read an article about me in Bulletin Voices, which is put out by Alexander Graham Bell Association for the Deaf, and he decided, I have to meet this woman.
I met Elizabeth at a convention of the Alexander Graham Bell Association for the Deaf in Snowbird, Utah. I worked with Star and a few other people to help turn Star's private practice into what is now Listen and Talk.
So when our daughter was diagnosed, he knew immediately that we had to go to Listen and Talk and work with Star.
My name is Amy. I'm 18 years old. I like to read and write. I like to play piano and ukulele. Like to be outside, be with my cats, be with friends and family.
When Amy was born, and a few days later when we had her tested for hearing and found out that she was deaf, it did come as a big surprise and a shock to Elizabeth and me.
My first reaction was, profound grief, of course. But after talking to a close friend of mine about this, this friend was also deaf. She said, she's gonna be fine. And then I realized, she's going to be fine because she has us.
I received speech therapy for at least 12 or 15 years. Amy, by contrast, she was a proficient talker, babbling away by the time she was 5 or 6.
My life is just what I'm used to, I don't think it's really different from anyone else's. It's just the way that I live and the way I see the world and interact with the world. I've played piano since I was 5 years old. I was invited to play in Hiroshima for the anniversary of the atomic bomb. I played on a piano that survived the bombing actually, so that was a really powerful experience.
We knew that if we had another child, the child would be deaf. We went ahead and Danny came along.
I'm Danny. I am 15. Yeah, I like to listen to music. I think especially during quarantine, it's been a really great way to just, relax, because sometimes you just need like a distraction from everything going on. But I also like to cook and bake. I like to read. I like to play ultimate frisbee. And I like to be outside.
So Star was the one who worked with both of our children, and she was amazing. She had that nurturing instinct and just that air of confidence, like, you know what you're doing, you have the instincts, you know exactly how to raise your child.
For my successes, I think, largely I would give credit to my parents. I think they just obviously did a great job raising me, I think.
I can't imagine what it would be like if Listen and Talk wasn't here, because navigating the school system, for one thing, is an anomaly. And so having Listen and Talk there to help guide that process is so helpful. So I think having an organization that supports your venturing out into the world of education and social issues for your children and health issues for your children, Listen and Talk can really help guide the direction that you want to go in for your children. And without an organization like Listen and Talk, it would just be much more difficult for anyone to figure out how can I help my child function in the mainstream.
What a beautiful video. We now will move to our Raise the Paddle portion of our program. As in many years, we have had levels, and we invite you to contribute at a level that speaks to your heart and your commitment to this wonderful organization. Your support tonight is critical to ensure that Listen and Talk continues to serve our community in so many ways. Your support also helps fuel our commitment to improving inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility. We want to ensure that everyone has access and thrives in addition to our phenomenal educational programming. To participate in the Raise the Paddle, make sure you are logged in to our auction website on your computer or phone. Click the big Donate Here button to participate. Your donation levels are $25,000, $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, $150. This year, with the opening of our new facility, we are offering the opportunity to name one of our classrooms for the special gift of $25,000. I am thrilled to announce that the Ingman family, Joseph, Susan, Max, and Zoe, have committed $25,000. Thank you, Ingman family. If you would like to share in this opportunity, you can do that tonight or explore further conversations with Maura or Mike. We would like to thank, at the $10,000 level, Mike and Sharon Hunter. At the $6,000 level, Anthony and Dana Kappas. At the $5,000 level, Star Leonard Fleckman and Philip Fleckman. At the $2,500 level, board member Alice and Rich Sasaki. At the $2,500 level, our board president Frank and Barb Stadkus. At the $1,000 level, Rick Gilmore. At the $700 level, Susan Quigley. At the $500 level, Brant and Ruth Vaughn. At the $200 level, Marguerite Monahan. And at the $100 level, Angela Kim, Kyle Appleberry, Rob and Amy Grady. And now I'm going to take a look across my screen because there are more generous donations coming in as we speak. Mara B. St. Jacques, $1,000. Dick Wellens, $1,000. Janice Wary, $200. Tammy Abison, $250. Our own Amy Turner, $50. We want to also say thank you to Tori Clifford. We're looking at $500. Dino Johnson, $1,000. Rod Johnson, $250. Karen Flatt, $1,000. And Marilyn Esther Gorsuch, $250. We have just a handful of raffle tickets left for you to purchase. That is a ticket anywhere that Alaska Airlines travels. Right now, we have 12 of those left. So please get online and reserve your space anywhere that Alaska Airlines flies. It has been my extreme pleasure and privilege to spend time with you this evening. And now please welcome back our dynamic executive director to say goodnight, Mara Burnson.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. We're inspired by your participation and contributions. We'd like to thank KPC Studios for helping us during this virtual event, and also thank all our sponsors who helped make this special night a success. Remember, bidding closes tomorrow at noon, so get your bids in before it's too late. Thank you again for your love and support. Have a good night.